Ia whātalo whātu le pa ia ma le malu si tatu atu nuu le nei tūla le aso. Ia o whaifo isina le vai le matua se tatu polo kalama I nei tatu Saili le Atamai. I lalo wawa ainga kolisi tu whātasi I nei mapsanga ia ma le tatu prestene le sunga le fōmai a Rose Vaughn maka evi pato. O maua se amanua wha auro e wala ulia e fo se polo kalama matango fie ma le tele o na o lo whaia nei polo kalama I nei le tatou kolisi tu whātasi. Ai whapea voi tangata o si tatou atu no. Ai le amatala tatou polo kalama. Ia e mua lava si I le vei inga mal whaftai le atua. I lo na lofa ma lo na ngalei. Ia tatou e so o malava. Ia le vo o matu tatou e seta. O toi tu Yesu a ia na maliu Yesu o no tatou ia a tatou umala nei I tutuila mamanua ua toi fa fo wina a ia praise God and thank you Lord for dying on the cross for us. O pa ia mau mamalu tutuila mamanua o le a nunu atu fatino to sala o le a leo ia se avanoa tau talai foi ia le au na vai mal fatau va ai tau no ova pe atu ia malo so I fo maua ia o tina matama matua o lo no fonofo mai le fale ia mamai mo mai tatu polo kalama o le Saili le Atamai ia le o si la mai o ka se manga ia au le ia fa pena foi se o Kesley o tafa o Alex Baker al polo kalama nei o polo kalama ua whaia e le polo kalama nei o le Pacific Center in Human Security I nei America Samoa Community College o lo I lalo le wawaainga a le tamaitai polo faltua fo I a tawha tupuola I nei tatou kolisi o le ala o sa valvali mai I a Rosalie Shoulders o tamaitai le I Taftafa Alex, o ia o Department Chair and Project Manager I nei tatou polo kalama nei I kolistu whātasi I le Pacific Center in Human Security. O lango sua ai foi, ma fesosoani mai e foi le si tatou la o tatou malo. I le sunga lea ia Alex Baker, o ia o le FEMA Fit, ai se o te e sau noa mai ai Alex. Ia na whamatala mai le ia po le ale wingo le me o le fit. Ia wow, FEMA Fit. Ia e masa ai se me mana ia tata noa mai ai Alex. So without further ado, I will give the floor to Miss Rosalie Shoulders from the program so she can start talking to us about this program that's coming up in the fall. Yeah, Rosalie. Thank you so much, Rosalie, for ulama ma Alex. Uma aulelea yang ngi ya say so no ia.
Talo for American Samoa. I'm here to share a new opportunity, a new degree program out of ASCC here in your local community college. We want to give our students, our local community partners, and also the current working force of a new program that will help us, as well as American Samoa, excel and be resilient. So the new program is called a new AS degree. It's called Inclusive Emergency Management. It's an AS degree, newly approved, and it's going to start in fall 2025. So that's the new program. It's going to help our students. We call them trainers because we're training them to become emergency management. So or all our trainers have been trained. They know what to do and what happens. So the word inclusive comes in because they know how to deal and handle special or vulnerable population, people with disabilities. You know, we care for a lot of our family members or those who are home caregivers, that we have people that are confined to beds or wheelchair or have special needs. So this is where we train our trainers to know what to do when it happens. So this is why our visionary leader, Tafa, has come up to make it an inclusive program. That way it caters to all the different populations in American Samoa, so all our vulnerable populations. And also her vision was that we don't wait for FEMA when a disaster strikes. We don't have to wait for FEMA to arrive. We already have several of our trainers who are educated, who have been trained by FEMA to handle, our special populations with people with disability. So this is where we are here happy to announce that, students can now take advantage of this opportunity to major in inclusive emergency management.
Rosalie, o Polokalama nei a Pacific Center. E focus nga I disability community to help out the disability people here on island, or am I right?
Not only just to focus, it's part of our focus. It's a part of our it's for everybody, but we would like to include inclusive, to include them into our planning. And we will also ask for the community for students who have disabilities and are interested in if you major we will also welcome them to come and be part. That way they can share what it would be like. Say oh nanga ale malo mana umi mai la tupa fai tupas fa what would they like from us to help them? They wish it was different types of communication, so this is where we ask to be an inclusive emergency management.
It's a mema na yon melia awai. It's a tawa on a train.
Yes.
Ya tato whanau. I misa whanau le kulisi o matutua malamalama. E maua foi lako degree I le melia Rosalie. A tupulu al whalawelawe I nei atutu I la mamanua. E le tau toe training a tamiti nei. Wa malamalama. Wa maua degree I me tau. Me to leole tua e fsosoani. So, e train la e whanau le tatu. Train the train or train
the train.
Train dola I el whanau lea. Tangata I ala o atu e fsosoani. I ngā luenga I ala o tua e numa la whanga. O mea nao e te tawana whai e tātou. A mese whatolo pulo I tō Polokalama. Awa e te tawana no fo sa auni. Ona o tātou. Ia o le savili. O le timu. E le loa se mea I tupu. I si tātou atu no. A lau ua iai I whanau. Ua umana train. Ma ua moa la ko te keri. Wai malama lei I le mea e te tau na whai. E alusadi. Naya ma lo lava. I le songa afo I o tō ofisa ma tō Polokalama. I nei fwoi tō e ngā sosoani I tātou whanau. E open le mele I tua tangata I tua pena.
E open I so tangata la wele e wai I venta fui tātou. Whapea I le whasa ai mai. Al pawala mele lo I le skorsipi. E le skorsipi la lo awa o moe o whamanuia e le Mato Center. Mai le malo le grants la lo le US Department of Health and Human Services. Mo le grants le ka o le administrative for Native Americans ka o eni. So la lo mo e lo fa mi anga faina afro le skorsipi mo alum fa na o lo o anga va. Pa pe in faina na tutongi wa senga, so swani tongi si you do see help pay the bills and tuition. E fa mo le ava no in faina na tutongi la lia ni fa na e fafu. Train. So la le o me temi fa pe e faina na o pe to se fulu lima pole se ga to foi e ave nei alum fa na e a onga fa foi train mo sama mo nei temi e mo ai se mamala I le finger le FEMA la le finger sa o plans or get more training, more opportunities from other federal partners. May la sorry Nemo I Alufa now ni Mika Samoa. So all that opportunity, all that scholarship opportunity
will fall in
proven-
place with
Yes.
all the
Yes.
the experience and all the things that our people have already been trained into.
Yes.
And I live up here. Ia whakali se o mai le whima.
Yes.
Ia o mai le whima. Ia la wate le alfa le tonu le wai ai. Ia na tau mai foi le o le whima. Ia o na tau train foi la ia tau walo foi le steamy ma le steamy. O ma na ia polo kalama le a te masalo rusa le o la tu o tu lo ia Alex se se me
I lay to a to level no Alex on fear 5 lot for you or Alex Baker or a fit of him or here for you or say that's your matter advisory board. Well, like Ian Mala Male law for the FEMA, the federal side of things.
Yeah.
So we've asked him, the federal partner, I've asked him, to come here and share, to our community, to American Samoa, his role and his part in emergency management here in American Samoa.
Malo. Ia tau lo al whima o tamatele o tamatele ale o le whima la tau la toka le private jet air mai o ia le o mawhanawhana le no fuan alo matua malto i ngā wala o mai le whima ia se whai e so saunoanga Alex malo so i fua.
Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Rosalie. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. My name is Alex Baker. I'm the FEMA Fit. What that is the FEMA integration team, member for American Samoa. I serve as a liaison between FEMA and then our local government and then the local agencies. The way I look at it is I am the FEMA response until everybody else gets here.
You're the FEMA rep here.
I'm the FEMA rep until the big boys,
the big
like you said, the big boys could get on island and help us in the event of a disaster. Yeah. Prior to that, I served as the TEMCO manager under Director Samana at the Department of Homeland Security. And it's a very, very interesting field to get into. And I was sharing with you guys earlier that this is a good step because there are advanced degrees. You have bachelor's degrees as well as master's degrees in emergency management as well as like Homeland Security and things like that. So this is a very good step. For those of you that are interested in it, it may seem very boring at first because a lot of the work that you do is preparation.
Yes.
If you're prepared, when a disaster comes through, then you're not really facing this huge
you have to
issue.
Be careful
right.
how you are.
Right. So a lot of it is preparation, and the American Samoa Homeland Security, they do a lot of outreach. They reach out to the community to prep people for events, natural disaster, man-made disasters. The exciting part really does come about when you do have a disaster, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of information being shared. There's a lot of people involved in your response and recovery, and then the long-term recovery. So this program here will provide a very good foundation for anybody that is interested in emergency management.
Yes.
I take my hat off to Fa and Rosalie for pushing this program, and I think particularly for our youth, this is a good program to get into. There are a lot of opportunities for employment here with Homeland Security and TEMCO, as well as FEMA, as well as other emergency branches here and off island. We tend to think of emergency management sort of just FEMA, but emergency management stems from police work, fire,
Red Cross
as well. So some of our NGOs, they all have a role to play.
Those are all first responders.
First responders. So this is a very good opportunity to build that foundation, to ensure that we do have a resilient community. This is something that we always say, we're very resilient because of where we are, geographically. But it's nice to be resilient but you also have this understanding of how to continue to help your people and continue to build a very strong community. One of the things that FEMA says about its employees is that all FEMA employees are emergency managers first. So, and that's a good step in what we're trying to promote with this program. If you have these emergency managers out in the community with their certifications and their training, it really does make the job of your TEMCO, the Territory Emergency Management Coordinating Office, just under the Homeland Security, FEMA, Red Cross. It makes their job when they do finally respond and that so much easier because you know these people are being taken care of before all of that gets there.
You know, excuse me, be mo ko sa fo fulu. E fa malulu atu I tatu au fie nei tu lao le aso fo I mo fai fo sina tale fo I te mo polo kalama. But you know, Alex, because I volunteer for Red Cross, and I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, when it happens, the disaster and all that, and you see all these people coming to try and help,
Yes.
to want to help and go out there, help our people, and so and this is so wonderful. It's so good to have these trainings way
Yes.
before it happens.
Yes.
So you will be one of the instructors for this program that's going on in the fall? Or
So we're currently trying to work out with my supervisors and leadership to try to make that available. But we do have some people that we're trying to line up that have a lot of experience within the emergency management to spearhead the program. So
it makes things easier.
Yes.
Why ata no fu mata ma fau yai. A tupu se fala belave fa pe I nei tutu e o tele a fala belave te tele o tupu I nei Ai o mai le FEMA mal TEMCO mal Homeland Security mana. Ai watu la I tangata le wa umana train. Were well qualified and to know what if I mai la wele o FEMA mal TEMCO mal ya la o mala le ya. O le awanga la le o mai la te o if itua if I ngaluenga wa mala le leia mea e te tau na fai because you have to be very careful Alex
Yes.
of your service and how you do your service to the people and to be kind and very loving to all our people that are affected in a disaster. Hey, ASCC mea Rosalind.
No, that's about why. It's just to empower and resilient. As Alex said, it feels we want to increase. We already know we have several emergency managers here at TEMCO, and also we want to increase not only in that field but also in our police force. That way, when emergency happens, our police officers, our students can go take that experience and apply it to their work. And the students will also have the opportunity to be part of a field work. That's the part where our students get to learn in part of this degree, like to see the plan.
Wailo tu si le plan ma me o mana wa au mai tama tele le la va nga Alex ya e o mai lo ano no fo lungo lau a mata lo na level mapping or whatever they call it ya mala ta ita nei le wingo o le plan ne e tu si mai
So that's all the plan. You expose to especially our community members, how to react to a plan and how to prepare for a plan. Prepare for emergency management. So any emergency disaster, hurricane or natural or man-made, our people are aware. So that's why we want to increase more students. And there's a lot of career. And Alex said there is a bachelor's and there's also a master's. And we want our students to come back and serve our community. It might, be part of our community and help. To be a lot of Alexes, a lot of female kids, and a lot of TEMCO. So that's the goal here for ASCC, to bring our students back.
E tō tele la o tō, Alex, o ia FEMA rep I nei si tatou tamainu o tutu I la mamanua.
So currently I am the only one. I am the first FEMA fit for American Samoa. We're hoping that we can build off of that and have more of a steady, federal presence on island. But this position's been, I think it's been about 5 years since they've been trying to fill it, and just I've been officially
Finally found the right person.
I've officially been on the job for about a month, but I've transitioned from Homeland Security and TEMCO, and the wonderful things that they were able to do. And the idea for me is to be able to move forward and to be able to help our people and bridge some of the gaps that we have, because there has not been a steady FEMA presence here. But hopefully, again, the idea is to build this stronger community.
Yes.
It's about the people of American Samoa and what we can do to continue to help them. And then just on top of that, this is a very good opportunity education-wise for anybody that's looking for that. That we're never going to be able to outrun emergencies and disasters. So there, it's not a really good way to say it, but there's job security in the field. But it will help you, not just in emergency management, but just it'll teach you how to become a better leader.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what you're trying to do is to plan, prepare, and then on the other end, the recovery side, if in the event there is an emergency. But like Rosalie said, the key, come here, start your program here, get off to the States, and if you can get a bachelor's and a master's or whatever, and then come back home and serve your people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And how long is this program, Rosalie?
It's just like any
It's
two-year degree program.
Okay.
Just like regular ASCC.
Is there, do they call in to register or to?
No, they can come. If they need more information, they can call the 699-2722 and ask for Rosalie. But they can register, become an ASCC student first, and then they can declare this major as a inclusive emergency management
So it's a 2-year
degree
program.
Yes.
Do you do any trainings here, Alex, or do you with Homeland Security and?
Homeland Security does a lot of training.
Yes.
You can call 699-3800 and ask for either Mr. Vanu Ayumu or Tina Tapwai. They are the TEMCO manager and the assistant TEMCO manager, and they will be able to assist you in receiving any training that they have available.
Well, thank you so much. Il kopolo kalama. Tolo pulo ile tamaita ia tafa. Le fo fa wau ne pulo kalama matamofie. Le la wa mai e ton le ale e tato FEMA ine. Tato FEMA rep ine. And we need FEMA to be in with this program that's coming up in the fall.
Yes.
So we don't have to go off island and go here and there. Ale ilta to tamaleo Alex. But one very Italian had lunch and breakfast. It's out. I be ASCC merited if you sound no Alex. I live out Malta to Polo Kalama. Is there anything else that you would like to share and add on to our?
I think we've said it all. Just please contact Rosalie and Safa and get into this program. There's a lot of opportunity for you. So, but thank you again for the opportunity. I appreciate the consideration of being here, and we look forward to what the program holds. And thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being the FEMA representative here in American Samoa. That when we need help or have questions, you're over there at TEMCO.
Yeah, I'm Homeland Security. I'm based out of the Homeland Security office.
Ia whaftaia tuai le sunga ia vea. Whapanua e se officer tele, Alex e nofo mai ai mawhai anga training maana e te tau na whai nei tatou tangata. E maua ia mea lelei I nei tutuila ma manua. Pe songa lava tātou tangata. E su e mal tupe whai e bulo kalama. Ai fo e manui ai a tātou whanau. Ia whapena fo I tangata o tutuila ma manua. Awai. Ia tōsanga o maa. E tawanga e se disaster. I mean, you know, flooding. Ia o le timu, o le savili. Ia e a whai ngā tutuila ma manua e. Ina I mea malu si whapena ato nuai e lights. But e a whai nā I tato atunu. Rosalie, is there anything else that you would like to say before we close our program?
No, just hopefully students in the community, those who are working, we don't want to limit just the current, you know, people that are interested in changing careers, you know, contact us, you know, please, you know, we're looking forward to working and call our number 699-2722 and ask for Rosalie.
Rosalie.
Yes.
Manailing o Rosalie. O Rosalie. Shoulder. Yeah. O Alex, ia o tatu e lo mala o pekala yo. O tauna na lo mai umai tutuila ma manua ia le sunga ia Alex lea. Yeah, I am so happy and blessed. Saili le Atamai is blessed to have your program on with this wonderful program that's coming up in the fall. And it would be nice if we could have you when it gets closer to the program, so we can continue on to remind you of the kako samo. O afia foi le, afia foi polo kalama le ngawai. Na sa wai Fatima ma Alex malkenge le Rosalie. Afia foi le amakaya e ni danga famanatsu. Ya o famanatsu ya o nai luaila ya nai na mai ela ya registered polo kalama. On behalf of our president, Dr. Rose Vaughn Makaiwi Pato, and Moliatu Faftaitele, Moliavano Fuibo, Momoa Awaya, Il Polokalama Matango Fia Faftaya to Foile, is Sungaya Tafa, Wola, or Sunga Foile. Taumo faila by my nature in Apollo Kalama, Awala, Vatangato Sita to Atano. Alex, Yata Ua Oilio, Well, thank you so much, Alex, for taking time out to share with us this wonderful program. Yeah, Tula Manuaya, Salota to Polo Kalama na, Manaya Foi. O le follow August. Augusto. Ya tato wolo la ia sipa mo mola le flat day. Ya sa uniumi angulola ia ya Augusto. Ya na to e suma foi la ia Rosalie ma Alex e to e tato ftufa e foi pe le lope ni si mea fo. Ya a lewa o mo ne ya no fa auro e fa tata no ai foi nei polo kalama. Ya a fai lava wa iai se upu ua le longo ma le lau whafonga anga tutuila ma manua ia malu ave fale lo fingalo o au Fatima fominale ki o le to fa se fua.